given that the length of three sides of a right angled triangle are x, x plus 1, and x plus 2 units, find the value of x. So if this is a right angled triangle, then we know that the longest side, that is the hypotenuse, is x plus 2 units. So we can use Pythagoras theorem to express this and finally solve for x. So if this is the hypotenuse, we know that the hypotenuse squared is equal to opposite or adjacent, either of them. So we can have x squared plus x plus 1 squared. So we can simplify this. We can expand x plus 2. So you can use quadratic identities to have the left hand side as x squared plus 4x plus 4 is equal to x squared. You can use quadratic identities here again and have x squared plus 2x plus 1. So you can collect like terms so that we have x squared minus x squared minus x squared plus 4x minus 2x plus 4 minus 1 is equal to 0. So x squared minus x squared minus x squared will give us negative x squared. 4x minus 2x will give us 2x, and here we have 3. So plus 3 is equal to 0. So we can rewrite this so that we get rid of this negative. We can divide through by negative 1 so that we have x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. And this is a quadratic equation. We can solve it using any of the methods. So in this case, we can use factorization because it is easier. So in factorization, we are going to need two numbers whose product is a times c. So a is 1, c is negative 3. So their product should be 1 times negative 3, that is negative 3. And their sum should be negative 2. Negative 2. So those two numbers are negative 3 and positive 1. So we split, so that is negative 3 and positive 1. So we split b is negative 2 into negative 3 and 1. So we'll have x squared plus x minus 3x minus 3 is equal to 0. So the common factor here is x. So we have x into x plus 1. So we expect x plus 1 here. So for us to get negative 3 there and negative 3 there, it means we multiply by negative 3, and that is equal to 0. So we have x minus 3, and you have x plus 1 is equal to 0. So for a product to be equal to 0, it means either of the numbers is 0. So if x minus 3 is equal to 0, then it means x is equal to 3. But if x plus 1 is equal to 0, then it means x is equal to negative 1. So remember, we are dealing with length. So we cannot have a negative value for length. So we pick positive 3. So we say that the value of x is equal to 3 units.